named Schuster, and I'm back with another video. This time it's going to be another episode of, I guess we'll call it Replicas of the Past, which is shoes that came out a long time ago that you can't get anymore, mainly from the replica sites back in the day. And this is a pair of the Freddy Krueger Nike SB Dunks that I picked up. Let me think back, maybe 2012 when I picked these up. When I got them, I was pretty happy with them. I've been rocking them a long time, and I would clean them after I took them off, so they look pretty good from the bottom. And one thing about these is they did their thing with the outsole, because it's very durable and hard. These things are not weak at all, they're heavy. So they did the bottom part right with the outsole. It's got very little stars, they're not very detailed, but they're there. And the outsoles are pretty good, so that's a good thing that they did on those. The rest of the shoe, not so much. As far as the uppers, this is supposed to be suede, like long-haired suede that you can move around. It's not, it actually feels like cardboard, to be honest. So the material is not very good. The sweater material is good on these, there's no problem with that at all. It's durable, it doesn't feel cheap or nothing like that. The padding on the tongue is not as thick as it should be. You can see the width of it there. It should be a lot thicker. The curb is okay on the tongue. It should be a little bit more down, but that's okay. The Nike SB tongue is horrible on these. You can see it there. Let me try focus in on it. Yeah, it doesn't look very good on that. The Nike swoosh is okay on these. And that's pretty much all the faults. It's just the materials. Because they did do a good job on the shoe. There's nothing wrong with the shoe. Because like I said, they've lasted this long. And they haven't fallen apart. The glue hasn't came off or anything. There's no separation at all on these. And the next bad thing will be the print. Let me show you on these, because this one, I haven't finished with these. I'm working on these. You see this brown print? That's what these came with. And both the shoes had the exact same print, meaning that this line here and this line here were on these. So it had the line here, and it has one here, and it's got one coming across there. And it was brown, so it's this color here. And right here you can see where I painted over, because it had this exact print. So I just painted over it, and I made my own design to make it look like the original one. I don't think we can call it retail. I don't know if they were released to stores. I don't think they were. I'm not sure, it's been so long since the shoes came out. But we'll just say the original release of these, the design looked like this. It has a line up here, and it's got this big blob looking thing here. So I painted it, I did it freehand. I got pictures on my phone. Let me show you real quick of how I did this. I just had pictures on my phone, so I had to freehand it with a pen. So that's what I did on there. I just looked at the picture and the shape, and I drew it with a pen. I tried it with a pencil first, but it wouldn't stay. It wouldn't mark on the material, so I just used a blue pen. And I marked it, and I'm going to use the paint. And this is what it looks like when you just use regular paint on it. Like regular red paint, just go over the brown. So it looks reddish, but it doesn't look the way it's supposed to. So I did it on the front using a purple, and then I used varsity red. So it does look a little better like it should be. It's supposed to look like a maroon color, like a dark burgundy is what it's supposed to look like. So I think I did get it down pretty good. And this was, none of this was here. This is what I did freehand. Using those pictures, you can see right there, there's still some pen there that I didn't use, so I'm going to have to paint over that. And here's the rest of the part where I'm going to finish. I got to make this line here a little thinner. And then pretty much this is all that was there before. I think I'm going to leave that there, just paint over it with the purple and the red. And see, this print here is supposed to be on this side. And I think this is supposed to be on this side. But I have seen some of the, I guess the original release, where there's 2 or 3 together and they all have different patterns of the blood splatter, so I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't matter, I don't know. But can you imagine if the factories remade these, how good they would look now? If they used the real materials, like the real suede and stuff. And the laces is not supposed to be brown. They're supposed to be this color, like a, I think it's called taupe color. But I do I like the brown a lot more. So I think I'm gonna leave those on there. And the box, I think it was a brown Nike sports box that they came in. And I'm trying to remember everything about these. It's been so long since I bought these. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think it came with any extra laces or anything like that. But like I said, I'm still working on these. This shoe, I just went over it with the red just to see what it would look like. And it looks okay, but it's not supposed to be that red. It's supposed to look like this now. Like this burgundy looking color. So I think I got that pretty down pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is just finish doing this part and then go over everything else with the purple and the varsity red colors just to finish it off, because I'm ready to rock these again. And if you go on DHgate, they don't have these anymore, but they got the prototypes that these were made from, which it does have the sweater and the silver swoosh like this, but it doesn't have the blood splatter. It's got like red and green confetti looking designs on it, which is okay. I might pick those up just to see how they look, because I don't have those. And I do want another pair of these, so that's what I'm saying. We need to hit these factories up and let them know that we want some more of these made, because that's the only way they'll make them, is if there's a high demand for it. So I'm gonna hit some up and ask them if they'll do it. Maybe some other people will do the same thing and we'll get them made again. And when I bought these, I think I bought the high tops too, but I don't know what happened to those. I know I don't got them here anymore. I don't know if I lost them or somebody stole them from me when I moved or something, but I'm missing my high top pair. So I've been looking for a pair of those too. I can't find any more of those. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Just wanted to show you these old school replicas from the past, and they were pretty good. It's just little things that were off that need some work. Like for example, the back here is supposed to be more rounded, not straight up and down like that. And I added all this too to the back. It didn't have none of this blood splatter back there. It was just, I think it was empty. Kind of like this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and paint all this over too. And I still gotta do some work around the Nike. And let me show you the insoles. Here's the insole. Now these do look a little cartoony compared to the ones that the originals had. It looked a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same design. It's just a little bit different. And these are supposed to have zoom airs pockets here. It's supposed to have one here and one in the front. and these don't have that. It's just looks like the outsole of these. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here so I can keep working on these, because I want to rock these by the weekend. So I do got a DH gate packet on the way. I don't know why it's taking so long. I think all the orders are delayed or something they were telling me. So I do have one on the way, so I'm just waiting on that to arrive, and we'll see what else I get into. So I'll see you on the next video.